Hi, Kingdom Kids. It's your girl, Donna the Bee, and I'm back with another video. So, to all of y'all who just started on this channel, we usually say our affirmations, and it's an affirmation that the Lord gave me maybe, I want to say like last year sometime. So, let's go. I am anointed. I am fully relying on God. My faith is great. My God is a miracle worker, and my God is all powerful. I am anointed. I am fully relying on God. My faith is great. My God is a miracle worker, and my God is all powerful. So Lord, just be with me and allow your word to speak through me. So I do have a couple of words today. As you all know, I am blessed to be a seer in the spirit. I'm blessed to be a prophet. But I honestly feel like I need y'all to start getting in the habit of having relationships with God on your own, because when you don't, you start looking for words from other people every day just to see what God's trying to tell you. And honestly, you should be going before the Lord for yourself always. And you always supposed to be in the word. So I am going to give a prophetic message that I received this morning. And I wasn't going to do it. I said, you know what? I'm going to take a break on that. And I'm just going to give the word because I feel like they need the raw word. But who am I to say I'm going to take a break on prophecy if God then gave me a gift? I can't do that. So I literally asked the Lord, like, is this my word, Lord? And then it just kept coming back to me, kept coming back to me. So I guess the Lord wants me to put it out. So I'm going to put it out after this video. However, this video, I need you guys to really start building that relationship with God, because I feel like a lot of people, they get so caught up in wanting more and just going before God to receive things, right? And so I was in a place with God this morning when I was just riding in my car, and I realized, like, I truly love you. Like, it's your presence for me. It's the wisdom that you put on, like, it's everything that God can literally give me that's not even physical. Okay. And so when you get to that point, that's when I feel like that's what God means by seek ye first the kingdom of heaven, all its righteousness and all things will be added unto you, because you're literally seeking an intimacy, you're seeking a relationship with God, and then everything else that you're asking for, the house, the material, all of that stuff just comes. Okay. And I'm a witness. It just comes because you are so in love with God. You are so in love with his heart, and you are so in love with how he is molding you and working in you, that you're just receiving everything that your father has for you. Okay. So I just want everybody, the message of today, God does everything for his glory. Okay, so once you get to the point where you realize it's all for his glory, you're not even mad that people let you down. You're not even mad that somebody thought they got over on you. It's like it was all for God's glory, because the Lord is going to work in that person using you for him to get glory, for them to go back to him and say, Lord, I'm sorry for misusing your children. Lord, I'm sorry for messing up the blessings that you gave me. It's all for the glory of God. And if you are truly a worker of God, then you want everything to be for the glory of God. You don't want it to ever be for your glory anyways. Okay. So I just wanted to read this scripture. It's Psalms 40, because I'm reading Psalms, and Psalms 40 of verse 2. It says, he set my feet. Okay, I waited patiently for the Lord to help me, and he turned to me and heard my cry. He lifted me out of the pit of despair and out of the mud. He set my feet on solid ground and steadied me as I walked along. He has given me a new song to sing and a hymn of praise. Okay, so that's just an example of David telling you how good God is, like literally how good God is. And so you have to read the Psalms to realize that David had got in trouble, okay? And he was repenting, and he was like really asking God to show up for him. And then he said, God heard my cry, and he gave me a new praise to sing. And that's just how much God loves his kids. Like, if you think about how much you love your children, 10 times that, okay? Because God really loves his kids. And like, people think that God is all just nice and this and that, and like, yo, he gets gangster about his children. Like, for real, he gets serious about his kids. Like, and that's the best type of fatherly love that you ever want to have. So I want to also read Isaiah. I was led to Isaiah again, chapter 40, but the verse was 31. And it says 40 and 31. Let me hurry up on my phone, try to new. Okay. So 40 and 31 says, but those who trust in the Lord will find new strength. They will soar high on wings like eagles, and they will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not faint. And so when you read the Bible, it just kind of gives you an understanding of how good God is. And then when you decide to have that intimate relationship with the Lord, that is when he can help you tap into your gifts, your God-given gifts that he gave you intentionally for you to build his kingdom. Okay. So this is about an intimate relationship with God. This is not about, oh, I pray to God just to receive things. This is something way bigger than that. This is when you are so in love with God that everything you do, you want to please him, and you want it to bring people closer to him so that they can praise his name. Okay, that's what that is about. And so when I was doing my study, this came to me. God is going to bring you so much joy just so others can see. Okay, just so others can see what he's doing in your life, and it brings them, your sisters, your brothers, your children, your friends, your husband are going to come closer to the Lord because of the work that he is doing in your life. So you just make sure your heart and your relationship with God is right, because everything else is going to fall in line simply because it's for his glory. And one thing about it, when God's name is on the line, you ain't got to worry about no failure involved, because that's one thing he cannot do is fail. So you should rejoice at how many people will turn to God because of the work he is doing in your life. Be grateful for the inner rewards. Be grateful for the inner rewards. And that was so powerful for me, because the things that God gives you internally feels so much better than anything material that he can give you. And then so I wrote down, thank God for the peace, for the wisdom, for the unconditional love, and for the intimacy. And when I say intimacy, that I'm meaning like, okay, so you literally was talking to God about something serious in your life, and then next thing you know, out of nowhere, he just brings you a word of comfort. He brings you a word of confirmation. He brings you something over you that makes you so calm and confident. You know, that comes with having the relationship. And so when I was thinking about that, that Fred Hammond living word came to my head, and the word says, bread of life sent down from heaven. Many things you were on earth, a holy king, a carpenter. So like, God is just so amazing and so awesome, and the spirit is so angelic and so unexplainable, indescribable. Okay, you place the stars in the sky and you know them by name. Okay, so if God knows the stars by name, understand he knows his children by name. So you don't have to worry. You just have to learn how to serve the Lord. Just learn how to serve God. Learn how to be in love with him. And everything that you once worried about will be gone. Okay? I love you all. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that post notification bell. Share the channel with somebody. And I will see you all in my next video. Receive this word. I love you all.